Alright guys, don't forget to do pre-battle stretches. Do them with me now, everybody. Do them with me here. Left and right and left and right and left and right and left and right and.
What's up everyone, it's me Vilkas, and today for you guys I have some Insurgency gameplay running on my Dell Inspiron 7000, and I wanted to talk about Insurgency because I've been playing Insurgency actually for quite a little bit. I just don't upload it. I was able to run it on my Surface Pro 3 fairly well, so I did play it quite a bit, and then I got the Dell Inspiron 7000, and I said I might get it again. I wasn't, I liked the game, but I just, I thought it would be a little less, a little, a little, alright, let me restart. I thought it was going to be not as, physically demanding on the device, so I thought it wasn't worth putting on my computer, but then I decided to do it, and it's running beautifully and easy and smooth, so I'm playing it a lot right now. I'm really enjoying it, and I think it was a good decision for me to actually install it on my computer. As you can see here, these are not the normal weapons, default standard vanilla weapons in the game. They are the mods that you can actually quickly implement into the game using the Steam Workshop, and just by subscribing to the people who design these. And they're really fun to use. It's aesthetic, so there's really no difference, but I don't like using the FN FAL, so I input the Kel-Tec RFB or RDB, depends on, I forgot which one it actually is, or the Sterling I replaced with the MAC-10, or the M16 I replaced with a modern M16, or the M4 I replaced with the Honey Badger, or the M9 I replaced with the USP, and so on and so forth. And I think that's so cool and so much fun. It makes the game personal, and it makes the game much more interesting for me, using weapons that I like to use instead of the default weapons that are regulated based on what the developers want you to use. So I really, really love using the mods, and I think the game is fun. To me, it's sort of a more hyper-realistic version of Counter-Strike. You still get these points after each round that you then get to use to purchase different weapons. There's different game modes, which is great, and I think it's a more realistic and team-based version of Counter-Strike, in my opinion. I just that's the way it feels for me. I know it's not a Counter-Strike clone at all, but that's just how it feels to me, and I really like that sort of competitive edge to the game, and then all the different ways you can manipulate the game to win the game, or to further your objective and stuff like that. So I think that's really, really awesome. Now, I don't think it was covered very much at E3, but Insurgency Sandstorm, the spiritual successor to this game, has been announced, and they showed off a trailer for it, and it looks okay. It looks good. They didn't show off very much gameplay. They just showed off some story parts of the campaign that they're going to be implementing, which has not been in Insurgency before, so it's going to be really cool to see a story campaign coming from an independent developer, independent studio, and see what they think is a good story for campaign. I really like story campaigns for FPS games, so I'm really interested in what they can come up with, of course, and so I'm really interested in Insurgency Sandstorm. Apparently it's going to be developed on the Unreal Engine. I forgot which iteration. I think it's 4, and it's going to be really, really cool. It's going to be on PC and console, which is great because I've really wanted Insurgency on console, but unfortunately the original Insurgency did not come out for console, so I was kind of bummed out about that. But the game still looks great on my PC, and I'm really happy I finally got a Windows gaming PC, because I was really wanting to try a lot of these other PC games and try to run them at way higher FPS and in way better graphics as well, graphical quality, I should say. So another thing I was really interested in was from E3. I'm going to talk a little bit about E3 right now. Was PlayerUnknown's Battleground, and the fact that it is now going to be exclusive to the Xbox and PC platform. And I was wondering whether it would be sort of like an Xbox Play Everywhere sort of deal, where Xbox announced at the previous E3, 2016 E3, about Xbox Play Anywhere, where you could buy one game, and then if it's already on PC, you can just download it straight on Xbox and not have to pay an extra charge or an extra fee to play it on Xbox as well. So if it's going to have that sort of capability, I'm going to be really interested in Insurgency, and apparently PlayerUnknown's Battleground. That's what I'm really interested in, because as soon as that comes out for Xbox, I'm going to be definitely playing it for Xbox. But then if I can also have it for my my PC, then it's a double-edged sword, and I'm going to be super excited for it. So that's really great. And then let's talk about the Xbox One X. I think it's a phenomenal device. I think it's really powerful. I don't think it's going to be for me because I just spent a lot of money on this computer. I already have an Xbox One, and I think eventually here in the near future I'm going to have to replace and refresh my iOS and Android devices, because on iOS, there's going to be so much more graphical, demanding games coming out, and then also on Android, my NVIDIA Shield tablet is starting to show its age, for sure. That device is about to be 3 years old. Let me see. All freshman year, all sophomore, all junior year, so that's 3 years old, and then my iPod Touch is 2 years old, so the NVIDIA Shield tablet is definitely showing its age. And hopefully here in the near future I can find a suitable replacement for the NVIDIA Shield tablet. Unfortunately, none was announced at E3 or at GDC or at Mobile Conference or something like that. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, I'm going to have to look into that. So E3 was really interesting. I was actually hoping to see a lot more information coming out on upcoming Nintendo Switch titles. I was kind of disappointed with what they had announced. I thought there would be a lot more FPS games, a lot more different genres, a lot more intense action games coming out for the Nintendo Switch. Unfortunately, I don't think I saw any, and that was going to be a big factor as to whether I was going to get one or not, a Nintendo Switch that is. So there's a whole bunch of reasons I was interested in E3, especially with the Nintendo stuff, the Xbox One X, and a bunch of announcements for different games. What was left field for me was the Insurgency announcement. I think that was a completely left field thing for me, and which really brought me back to the original Insurgency game, because I was like, ooh, I might as well brush up on Insurgency and try it out again and see how it is. And then what else interests me is whether Insurgency Sandstorm is also going to have mod support, where you can download stuff from the workshop, just like I have here in original vanilla Insurgency, and then you have different weapons, but I don't know if you guys have never played Insurgency with the mods just change the aesthetics. They don't change any of the stats of the weapons that are on the default class. So let's say, like right now I'm using the MAC-10. It replaces the Sterling SMG, but it retains still all of the Sterling SMG stats, the damage, range, accuracy, all that good stuff, rate of fire. The only thing that changes is the aesthetics. The weapon in the game just looks different. But you'll kill someone and it'll still come up saying Sterling, even though you're using a MAC-10. It really doesn't care. It'll still stay that way. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. That's all I have to talk to you guys about today, but I had a really long kill streak right here, so I just want you guys to enjoy that. Guys, comment or subscribe. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope to see you all later on. Thanks for watching.